Venom does want to fall over. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review. This time we got something a little bit special here. A good friend of mine, Josh, from the Transformer Society Club, he picked this figure up for me as an early Christmas present, and I was very excited when it came in. It is the Spawn of Symbiotes. It's the Carnage figure from the Marvel Legends Infinite Series line, and I have been searching high and low for this figure, have not seen one of these in hand. The first time I have ever seen one of these figures, and I am super stoked about it. The funny thing is, I thought he had found it locally. He lives out in Illinois, and I thought he had found it locally. No, he actually got this from Anchorage, Alaska. It was actually purchased from somebody up there, and they shipped it down here to Indianapolis, which was really, really cool. In fact, the only other thing that I have from Alaska is this. Buddy of mine was up there doing a television shoot, scouting for a TV shoot, and he picked this up for me because he knows I like to collect refrigerator magnets, and it's a bottle opener, and it's a cute little polar bear. So now I have officially two things from Alaska, which is very cool. So here he is. This is this has got to be the chase figure of this set, because I have not seen this, nor have I seen Toxin. And if you look on the back, and I'll show you here in a minute, you either get this figure or you get Toxin to build the Demon Goblin, I think is what this thing is called. We got the head and the flames there. Each figure comes with a part. Now, there was a Walgreens exclusive figure of Agent Venom that did not come with any of those parts, but it's still packaged in this line. So that's pretty darn cool. We'll take a look at it, compare them both, but we're going to focus on Carnage here. Looking at the package really fast, it's just like the Agent Venom package and the other packaging. We've got Spider-Man up here, Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Spawn of the Symbiotes. We got Carnage, looking all kinds of cool and bright in there. We've got the Demon Goblin head. We got some fire, just kind of a close-up. So there he is in package, looking all kinds of symbiote. Marvel Legends, the Spawn of the Symbiotes. We get the little Spider-Man logo at the top there. We get a little picture of, looks like movie Spider-Man there. Looking all kind of Spider-Man-y on both sides. Nothing really on the bottom of the package. Here is a wide shot of the back of the package. We have Carnage, we have Toxin, all the other figures that you can get, and then how to build your little Build-A-Bear of Doom. So kind of a close-up. Again, this has that really nice, it's kind of got this glossy look on the flat black, which looks really cool with Spawn and Toxin. I'm just not a fan of the Toxin character. Maybe if they would have done the Venom version of this, where the Toxin symbiote bonded with Venom, and he was basically a big red Venom, I would like that a lot better. He just looks like he's got guinea pig teeth or something. I'm not a fan at all. So there are all the other figures. The only other one in this series that looks remotely interesting to me is the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's just, I don't know, just not enough for me to buy him, I don't think. And then, of course, there's the Demon Goblin that you can put together. We also have this little write-up, if you want to pause and read that, talking about both Carnage and Toxin, you can. So basically, in this set, you're either going to get Carnage or you're going to get Toxin. It's the same package. Comes with the same build-a-parts. I'm not really sure why they did that. Looks like there were a couple other ones down here. They did that as well. Yeah, pretty much it. That's the way it is. So let's get this guy out of package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Carnage out of package, and I gotta say, this figure is gorgeous. There are some flaws to this figure, and I'm going to talk about that. Much like the Venom figure, and I'm guessing probably a lot of these figures, standing on these Marvel Legends figures is kind of a pain. You've got to pose the figure just right to get it to stay balanced. These things could really use a figure stand of some sort. Otherwise, they're just going to flop right over. That being said, I mean, this is a pretty cool pose, and this is about the neatest one, that I've put him in. That it's pretty easy. I like it. He's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, there is another Marvel figure for Carnage coming out here pretty soon. It's up on pre-order, I know, on Big Bad Toy Store, but it's just too black, it's too dark. This is bright red, and this is the Carnage that I think of from the comic books, from the original. Was it Bagley, I think, originally drew him when he was his first appearance in the 90s. And I love the character. I always have. I think the symbiote stories got kind of watered down as time went on, but hey, that's the way it is. But yeah, I mean, he looks really cool. He's got all the little tendrils. We got the black in there. The face sculpt is nice. Talk about the accessories real quick. So you get a little piece of flaming plastic. Yeah, I guess you could turn that into a shield for something. I don't know. And then you get the demon goblin head. It's a really nice sculpt. I just have no use for it. I guess you could have Carnage holding it as he's beheaded the demon goblin. I don't know. But yeah, let's look at the figure himself. So here's a close-up really quick. I mean, it is beautiful. The light doesn't really show it, but the eyes have kind of this like pearly looking glare to them, which is really, really nice. I love the hands. The sculpt on the hands is absolutely perfect, very knife-like. They just did an outstanding job with this guy. I love all the little tendrils and swirlies just going everywhere. Just absolutely beautiful. He's got a little ab crunch, which is cool. His head has remarkable posability, which is awesome. I do love that. His mouth does not open and close, which is unfortunate, but they did paint the mouth on the inside. Kind of hard to see, but it's a little slightly different color, red, which is very nice. I do appreciate that. Really nice molding. I love the black outline everywhere. The one thing that is kind of goofy, if you don't have him posed, his legs just kind of flap, so he can look straight down and go, "Why are my legs so floppy? I don't understand." But yeah, I mean, but once you actually get the legs out and posed, the floppage kind of shuts down a little. I don't know if that's the right word, floppage. But yeah, the other thing is the arm sockets they've got like ratchet sockets, and I mean, it feels like it's going to break at first, but it is okay. It will pose. He's got double elbow joints, which is kind of cool. I do like that. Yeah, overall, I really, really do dig this character. I think he's a lot of fun. It's just getting him into a pose and keeping him there. That's the issue, and those goofy floppy legs. So once you actually get him into the pose, he's very stable. He'll stand there, but he just really could use a little figure stand, I think. So let's compare this guy to Agent Venom and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Agent Venom and Carnage side by side, and they look really cool together. Definitely going on the display together. I really like the bulkiness of Agent Venom. I like the sculpt and the detail, and just the nasty kind of bumpy spider-like shoulders and arms and legs. Just really, really cool. But the sheer detail they have on Carnage is amazing. He's bright. He looks like the comic book from the 90s, which is the Carnage I love. I love the little knife-like fingers, all the tendrils. The sculpt is perfect. And once you get him into the pose, his legs are not floppy at all. It's just getting it in the right pose and getting him to stand, and there it is. Very cool stuff. The only thing that would make this even cooler is if they did an Eddie Brock version of Venom. I would really love that. I just like that Venom a lot more than I do the Agent Venom. I just think it's cooler. And then you could do a repaint of that Eddie Brock Venom and give him the red Venom, the toxin, Eddie Brock toxin suit to round the set out. I think that would be absolutely amazing. No pun intended. But Carnage, definitely worth it. I'm glad I was able to save this figure for my 800th review, by the way. Thank you, YouTube. I do appreciate it. And Josh, thank you very much for the Carnage figure. That was very thoughtful of you. I really do appreciate it. And Walgreens still, at the time of this recording, has the Agent Venom figure out there, and at the time of this recording I still have entries open for the 2014 Halloween contest where you could actually win one of these Agent Venom figures. So definitely cool stuff. I definitely recommend Carnage. Thanks again for watching, guys. I do appreciate 800 videos, just amazing. I appreciate every one of you. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, you know what, thumbs it down. But definitely subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and as always, look for more videos in the future.